Greetings, my name is Nathan and I will be your guide for this world tour of music. Grab your guitar and pocket your passport. We're off to New Orleans to spend a little time with Shane Theriot and learn more about rhythm variations. A New Orleans native, Shane grew up soaking up the sounds of the rich culture of South Louisiana, known for its unique blend of blues, funk, rock, and jazz. A master of rhythm, Shane has played with everyone from the Neville Brothers to Boz Scaggs to Little Feat to Daryl Hall. His acclaimed solo records feature burning guitar lines behind the hottest rhythm sections in New Orleans. Ready to disembark? Grab your guitar and let's dig in with Shane.
Concept number 10, melodic doodads. This is an idea where you keep a common melodic theme going across a few different chords. So this works really well over a 1 to a 6 minor because you have a relative minor, like C to A minor. And there's certain licks that work in C that also sound beautiful over the relative minor. So for this example, I'll show you, we'll be in C major. And we're going to use the C major pentatonic scale. So that's the C major pentatonic scale, which is also A minor pentatonic. But what we're going to do is we're going to use 2 notes. Okay, and then we're going to use these fourths here, 3rd, 4th. Little melodic idea. Nothing really hard at all. So once you get comfortable with that, then you can use the muted technique and come up with little rhythms like so I'm in that pentatonic position, and the harmony is going to be suggested by what chord we're on at the time, which I'll show you in a second when we play over. Also, you can move up one more position. So this would be another position of minor pentatonic or major pentatonic, depending. C major pentatonic. Basic box blues position. And you can combine that. So come up with some little. See what I'm doing? So we'll apply that. So what I'll do now is I'll play over a progression, really simple, C major, A minor 7. And I don't really know what I'll play yet, but I'll go into some melodic figure that'll repeat over both chords. Okay, so those are a few ideas using 2 notes, mainly based out of pentatonic, all based out of pentatonic actually, just using that idea. And they work over both chords. So a couple of ideas that I was doing, I was using just making little melodies out of those simple fourths and thirds. And then I would go up and add a little hammer on. That's out of the major pentatonic. double stops. Kind of a Steve Cropper, Reggie Young. And then with the mutes or picking closer to the bridge, you can vary the different sounds you can get. Or mute. So be sure and experiment with that. You can get a lot of mileage out of those ideas. Concept 17, open string grooves. This is a little chord move. I got this from Leo Nocentelli, guitar player for the Meters, famous New Orleans funk band. One of the first records I ever had when I was a kid was called They All Ask for You by the Meters, and the flip side was Running Fast by the Meters. And that was first time I ever heard anybody do this. Of course, I didn't figure it out till years later, but the concept that he did then was in an A minor chord. And what you're doing is you're going to pull off to an open G. So we're out of this shape. And I've got a little phaser on there for the effect, but pull off. And there's really no set riff. I just kind of make it up as I go along, but it's basically... That's the idea. And as you get it quick, a little faster. And sometimes I'll throw in a little bass note. The cool thing about this idea is it also works in keys that technically are wrong. Like, it works in B flat and it sounds cool. I guess that creates a minor 6 thing, but here's B flat. And if you use the thumb technique I showed you earlier, you can pretty much play it in any key and get away with it. Here's C. Or D. So I'll play along to a loop and I'll try a few different keys and see what happens. B flat. So there's the example of using open string, in this case pulling off to an open G string for a little minor funk thing, open string grooves. This next progression is a groove jam that I'm going to demonstrate the auto wah, and also I'm going to use the concept discussed before with pick and fingers to create some rhythm parts. So I'll play along with it and we'll talk about some of the ideas.